In Dublin, fair city, where the girls are so pretty, 'twas there I first met my sweet Molly Malone. Drove her wheelbarrow through street wide and narrow, crying cockles, mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Welcome to the virtual County Sumner Irish Festival. My name is Barry Young, the Director of Tourism for Sumner County, and we're so glad you could join us for this virtual event. We're going to have a different theme each day, and today is Music Monday. And we're going to go with one of the bands that's been with us since our first festival in 2018, Kettle of Fish. They hail from Nashville, Tennessee, and I hope you enjoy this special mini Irish concert.
Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching us. We are Kettle of Fish and we are thrilled to be part of the Sumner County Irish Festival, the virtual edition for 2021. My name is Sarah Wolfong. I play the fiddle, obviously. This is Robin Ruddy. She's playing the banjo and singing for you. And this is Mr. Mark Allen, who's going to be tunefully and soulfully stirring you with his vocals and guitar.
The boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair and stole my comb. That's alright when I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty. She's the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney says she loves her and all the boys are fighting for. Knocking on the door and ringing on the bell, saying, oh my darling, are you well? Down she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murphy said she'll cry, doesn't get the fella with the roving eye. Tell me, Ma, when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stole my comb, that's alright when I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she? But the wind and the rain and the hail come high and snow come shoveling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie, she'll get her true love by and by. When she gets a land of her own, she won't tell mine when she comes home. Let them all come as they will. Patrick Murphy she loves still. Tell me, Ma, when I come home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair, stole my comb, that's alright when I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She's a courting 1, 2, 3. Please won't you tell me who is she?
So the next thing that we're going to do is smush together a song and a tune. The song is a pub favorite. It's the Star of the County Down, and surely you can sing along with it by the time we're through. And the tune is one that Robin and I wrote, and it has a wonderfully Irish title, Sunshine Whiskey.
Bainbridge town in the county down one morning last July. From a Borean green came a sweet Colleen. She smiled as she passed me by. And she looked real neat in her 2 bare feet and the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, I shook myself to see if I was really there. And from Bantry Bay to the Dairy Quay, going and doubling town. And no maid I seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, I shook my head and was struck with a feeling rare. And I says I to the passerby, who's the maid in the brown hair. Well, he smiled at me and he says he, she's a gem of Ireland's crown. And she's Rosie McCann from the banks of the Band, the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to the Dairy Quay, going and doubling town. And no maid I seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. At the harvest fair, be surely there, and I'm dressed in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright, my hat cocked right for a smile from a nut brown rose. And no pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, till my plow turns a rust-colored brown. And by my own fireside, my smiling bride, the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay to the Dairy Quay, going and doubling town. And no maid I seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. From Bantry Bay to the Dairy Quay, going and doubling town. No maid I seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down.
We'd like to do a little song for you now that I wrote that we were playing at the Irish pub one night, and we thought, it'd be kind of fun to have a good old original Irish pub song. So this one is called Dublin Mule, but it's got a part for you in it. It's got a clapping part. Every time in the chorus when we do take a little sip, clap, 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 do a little jig, clap, 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 that'll be your part. So clap along with us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. McGillicuddy sat on a stool at his favorite pub, McDougal's. He told a story of Patrick McGurry and his renegade Dublin mule. That mule was stubborn and gray. Sometimes he started to sway. And you know there's trouble if he's seeing double. You better get out of the way. Because mule, mule, got a little kick. One eye open, boy, better be quick. Mule, mule, got a little kick. Take one sip, do a little jig. Ain't no fool, that Dublin mule. Well, McGurry didn't know what to do. He was wound up tight as a screw. From trapped in a stall to an epic pub crawl, that mule was nobody's fool. Mule, he became a sensation, as he was the king of libations, stealing the whiskey no matter how risky. Watch out, you better not break him. Because mule, mule, got a little kick. One eye open, boy, better be quick. Mule, mule, got a little kick. Take one sip, do a little jig. Ain't no fool, that Dublin mule. Mule, mule, got a little kick. One eye open, boy, better be quick. Mule, mule, got a little kick. Take one sip, do a little jig. Ain't no fool, that Dublin mule. Ain't no fool, that Dublin mule.
I found my love by the gasworks crawl. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on the street. Springs a girl in the street at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Woo! I heard a siren from the docks. Saw a train catch the night on fire. I smell the spring in the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm gonna make a good sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. Will chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, 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 dirty old town. In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprenticed in trade I was bound, and many an hour's sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town, till bad misfortune befell me, caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, to follow the Black Velvet Band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up in a black velvet band. Well, I was out strolling one evening, not meaning to go very far, when I met with a pretty young damsel. She was selling her trade in a bar. Then a watch she took from a customer, slipped it right into my hand. Then the watch came and put me in prison. Bad luck to the Black Velvet Band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, you'd think she was queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up in a black velvet band. Next morning before judge and jury, for our trial I had to appear. And the judge, he said, "Young fellow, the case against you's quite clear. And 7 long years is your sentence. You're going to Van Diemen's Land, far away from your friends and relations, to follow the Black Velvet Band." Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, you'd think she's the queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up in a black velvet band. So come all ye jolly young fellows, I'll have you take notice by me. Whenever you're out drinking liquor, beware of the pretty colleens. They'll fill you with whiskey and porter, God bless you, until you're not able to stand. And the very next thing you'll know, you've landed in Van Diemen's Land. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, you'd think she's the queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up in a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, you'd think she's the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up in a black velvet band.
with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Lie in the morning.
Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning.
Make him learn to play the fiddle, make him learn to play the fiddle, make him learn to play the fiddle early in the morning.
Way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning.
With a drunken sailor, that's what you do with a drunken sailor, that's what you do with a drunken sailor, lie in the morning.
That was great, wasn't it? Kettle of Fish from Nashville, Tennessee. We hope you enjoyed that here at the County Sumner Virtual Irish Festival 2021. We've had some great bands over the years since 2018 at our festival, including the Belmont Trio, Four Leaf Peat, and Deaf Leprechaun. We are hoping all those folks will be able to join us to perform at next year's Irish Festival, March 5th, a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Bledsoe's Fort Historical Park in Castalian Springs, Tennessee. We hope you'll make your plans to join us then. Coming up tomorrow, it's Tasty Tuesday right here on the County Sumner Virtual Irish Festival. I hope you'll join us then. Join us for the Gallatin Shamrock Run, Saturday, March 13th, 2021. Join us for this fun run through historic downtown Gallatin, Tennessee. For more information, go to active.com and look for the Gallatin Shamrock Run. Music this week has been generously provided by Four Leaf Peat and Deaf Leprechaun.